Hey folks, it's Lindsey Huddleston with SPS back in the building. I'm in the Moneyball World headquarters, that is. I was just with my guy Desmond Ferguson a few months ago, and you opened this up. It was hot weather and all that. Yes, and now you back again, had a recap, had a wonderful 5th annual Tip-Off Classic, and got some other great things to talk about with your foundation. So talk about what this week has been like, and I know you're always on to the next, but just talk about that great event you had a couple days ago.
Yeah, man, busy week, man. You know how you prepare so long, months, on hours for an event, and then it's gone. You know, it's good. It's, you know, especially having a good event, a great event. You know, what I'm saying our biggest one to date. Man, it was a great crowd, some great games, a couple overtime games. City of Lansing came out. You know, teams traveled: Saginaw, Bridgeport, Henry Ford, Cass Tech. You know what I'm saying, Adrian, you know, Stockbridge, Mason. So, you know, some against, the Mid-Michigan team. So it was good just to have some good matchups. Yeah. Some good matchups, and that Waverly-Sexton game was, highly anticipated. And
yeah, that was a classic.
As advertised.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And I want to add this too, just with being around prep ball, and you know about this time of year, normally people are so concerned. They don't like the level of play, but I think we're finally starting to see these teams kind of come into their own, get their chemistry. Maybe their football guys have made their way back in, and your event was a display of probably some of the better basketball that we've seen so far, and I think that's a great thing too. Yeah,
this year guys start a little earlier before the girls, so they switch it every year. So those teams that went deep in the playoff run, particularly like a Mason, they had football guys, and every school has some football guys, and especially if they had a long run. So now I can make those guys to what's going on. They've been practicing for a little while now, and I think you may see what you should see better play than maybe the previous week when they had their first game or two.
Yeah, I love it. As I was looking through the program flyer and seeing all the good things, I couldn't help but notice prominently displayed on the back was the Desmond Ferguson Foundation. I mean, It warms my heart to hear that and see that. You've been doing so many great things. Talk about, the growth you've had and what the foundation means, huh?
Yeah, man. It's been in the works for a while. Just been wanting to do a nonprofit, foundation. So we started Desmond Ferguson Foundation as official this year.
Congratulations.
I've been having some board meetings, appreciate it. But it's just an extension of what we already do in the community in a sense. So we've been doing a free basketball clinic for the last 18 years. Moneyball program is a free event. We want to be able to, feed some families and do some things and teach financial literacy and, technology and all that stuff to the young people and older people as well. So it's just another way that we're going to be able to, have some type of influence in the community and give back. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're about.
And you're always about giving back, but just so the listeners and viewers can see, the more they support Moneyball, the more they support the foundation, the more you can do. So that's another opportunity, whether they support you by coming to your world headquarters or going to Southfield or wherever it may be, or supporting the foundation. So are you at a point now where there are going to be some events specific for that, where there can be fundraising and things going on?
For sure. The next step for us is the fundraising, Desmond Ferguson Foundation.org, the website to be able to, you can go on there now and donate, but we looking to raise some money so we can in turn dump it right back in the communities.
Yeah. We sat down here when you had a packed house on your grand opening. Just talk about just the growth even in that window of time, and being at this point where you have the foundation, and I know you're always looking forward, but just talk about the growth in that window of time when you did the ribbon cutting just not too long ago.
Yeah, so we talking that was May. Dang, time go by, man. You're almost over. But so we had a grand opening in May, and it's been great, to be here in this space and this community and this area and make some positive change and be able to have some various events in here, rather be a yoga event, rather be some different foundation things that we're going to do, right here, rather be, passing the bill that was here.
Yeah, sure.
Anthony and stuff. So yeah, it's been good from that standpoint. We've been able to add some events, as well as, having a retail space.
So the vision you had for this place a while ago, the functionality is kind of working its way out. It's being available to do all the things you want to do.
Yeah, it's more than just, yes, we have a business that we want to make money and we selling, athletic gear and clothes, but we also want to be be a place for the community that we can hold different events and just a safe space right here in this area.
Yeah, that's been that. Well, I tell you, man, keeping up with you is not an easy chore. You always got something going on. We want to better make sure we're supporting you.
Ditto, man. You everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Every time I look up, man, you got to post somewhere SPS in the building.
Hey, man, look, I'm trying to be like Moneyball. Moneyball be everywhere. I can be everywhere too. But I think it's like you. When you love the work, you can be there and you can do it.
No question about it. Yeah.
Any other thing we can look forward to? We talked about the foundation. We congratulated you on a great event for the tip-off. Anything else we can be focused on?
We got our Moneyball, circuit coming up.
Oh yeah,
year 2 in 2004. So what we have is a 2-day circuit in April and May. We have one in Fort in Purdue.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Right where Purdue at. And we also in Ohio with it, but we're looking for top level AAU travel basketball teams. That's not shoe sponsor teams. To be involved with that as we grow the circuit. Like I said, we had last year was our first year. This past year was our first year, and this will be the number 2. So we're looking to take that to another level, the Moneyball circuit.
Right. So it's not too soon for those people who fit that criteria to start reaching out to you?
No doubt. Now that we got past this high school event, that'll be our focus as far as our next event.
Okay. Well, we're going to keep supporting you. We're going to keep supporting the foundation. That's a great thing, man. And I just appreciate you and how you do it and what you do for the culture and the cause, man.
Appreciate you having me, man. Loving what you do and loving for the culture, man, and being at all the sporting events and not just basketball and not just football. You everywhere in all sports, and you supporting so many schools, coaches, and players around, and it's much needed.
Yeah, much appreciated. Well, when you say that, it just keeps me going even more. So we'll wrap up. This is a great thing going. You want to do some great things, support Desmond Ferguson and the Desmond Ferguson Foundation, and also support Moneyball too. This is Lindsey Helson with SPS, and we'll see you next time. Peace.